welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do? Alright? Keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me in the next one and hopefully it sticks, okay? So collective, how y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, some of y'all can have like a platform where you speak. It making me think of Wendy Williams. Okay, somebody's name could be Wendy. Okay, it can be windy where you at. Okay, as I hear this plane flying over. Okay, now collective. And it's so crazy because it's the 22nd, right? And before I clicked on the video, it was 222. It's 224 now, but it was 222. And I was like, I know I'm hitting on something. I know I'm hitting on something. Right? So listen, collective. When it comes to you, there is somebody here, especially in the love department, okay? Because we're going to do a love spread. We're going to do a love spread. Somebody feel like you they shawty when it comes to you, okay? I'm hearing, I won't waste no time. I won't waste no time when it comes to you. But I like that energy though, because it makes me feel like this is somebody who is like reliable, somebody that you can depend on, okay? Maybe you're somebody who, you get it on your own. You know how to supply for yourself, but it is kind of refreshing when you do find someone that is interested in you and, wants to do certain things for you, right? So the two songs that I got as far as the download was Plies, okay? Somebody likes your smile because, like, Plies before, like, okay, somebody could have had a grill or something. I'm hearing smile for me, daddy. Ooh, what you looking at? I want to see you grill. I want to see you what? Yeah, you grill. Some of y'all could like Nelly, okay? Some of you guys could have been in the army because you know how Nelly had the Band-Aid, or like some of you guys could be nurses, RNs or CNAs or something like that. Okay, but you know how Nelly had like the Band-Aid over his eye, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, was that for like his cousin? I think it was like his cousin had passed away. Okay, so like maybe that can be significant. Maybe some of you guys could have just recently lost a cousin. All right. So he did that, I think, as far as like in honor to his cousin. I gotta look that up and see, but I think that is, if I'm not mistaken, because I feel like I read up on that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Get at me in the comments, okay? But listen, when it comes to Plies, somebody here could be getting into like plumbing, or somebody could have a plumbing issue going on right now. That could be a confirmation for someone, because it's making me think of pliers, okay? Some of you guys could have went to school around the time where PF flyers, you know what I'm saying, was popping. You remember it was PF flyers? You remember Dub Zeros? Yeah, you listen. I remember my brother. God rest his soul. God rest his soul. My brother used to have it connect on shoes, right? So maybe somebody here could have connect on shoes, or somebody could just really love shoes and they got connects with people to where they able to get like the latest drops or whatever. But listen, my brother got these Dub Zeros and they was blue. It was blue, tan, and white. Right? And you know how they had the little scrabble, like writing or whatever it was on the side of the damn shoe. But he got the wrong size. Like, it was too big. But I was so determined to want to wear these to school. And it was so big, and I did that. And it's so funny thinking about that, because I'm just like, why did I wear those fucking shoes? Like, I wanted to wear them so that should make me laugh when I think about it. But like, yeah, and remember the Melissas and stuff like that? Somebody's name could be Melissa. But like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Them shoes, the K-Swiss, come on. The Pumas, Adidas. Okay, so the two Plies songs that I had got in regards to this download was Shawty and Busted Baby, right? So, first and foremost, just to get this out the way, like somebody, I didn't know that Busted Baby had a part one and part two. The one that I really liked was part two with Neo. I feel like it was just better. Now I feel like that could be in the aspect of a person, right? Or maybe it could be a friendship, a lover, a situationship, job, whatever the case may be. Like something, the first one maybe has been around for a long time, but it's something about the second one that hit better, right? Because in that Busted Baby song, he says she got me speeding through the fast lane, pedal to the flow, man, trying to get back to her love. Best believe she got that good thing. She my little hood thing. Ask her, not the slang. Ask around, she know, you know that's my, but sit, my baby. Everybody know that's mine. So listen, whoever this person is, they can have a fast car, okay? They got me speeding through the fast lane. So I'm hearing like Hellcat, okay? What's that sexy red song? Ski. It gives me that sexy red song. She be like, ski. Okay, it's a lot of sexual energy here too. Both from somebody that you have not been sensual with, and somebody that you have been. Okay, like maybe you could be a you know what I'm saying? You could be a little a bit of a water bottle. You know how you squeeze a water bottle and it's just like that's you. That's you. Okay. And also too, some of you guys could be taking a detox, because it makes me think of this one time my sister, she had made this detox and it was with like roots and stuff like that. Some of you guys could be herbalists, right? And it was so bitter and so nasty, y'all. I don't even know if y'all ever taken like a bitter detox, but that shit is nasty as hell. Like it will really, it's like if what the fuck was a liquid, it would be that. It would be that, collective. Okay, so listen, maybe that can be significant. Some of you guys are doing a detox, you're cleansing your system, all right? But somebody maybe that may have this fast car, you know, maybe things could have transpired fast between you and this person. Maybe this person didn't think that they was gonna fall for you as fast as they did. You know, something in regards to that sensual energy that I feel like really put a staple in it. Okay. And it's so funny saying staple, because I really because you know it really secures a substantial amount of paperwork, right? When you think of a staple. Hey Landon, I don't know, I feel like you left some type of imprint on someone here, okay? And they trying to get back to you, collective. I feel like somebody here got the chance to experience like whatever it is that they experience with other people, but it's nothing in comparison. It's like, what he say? Best believe she got that good thing. She my little hood thing. When I hear good thing, it's like it makes me think of what's that song by Blast? Every good girl needs a savage. They say opposites attract. You, whoever fumbled you, then savage. I don't know what that song. You know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Okay. I think it's called Good Girl. All right. It's a lot of sensual. Hey, whoever it is that you about to be connected to, collective, on a sensual level, this is somebody that's gonna good girl you. Okay. It's definitely somebody. You can be short too, as far as the Shawty song by Plies, when he says, even though I'm not your man, you're not my girl, I'ma call you my Shawty. Cause I can't stand to see you treated bad. I beat his ass for my Shawty. And we ain't did nothing that we ain't supposed to do. Cause you my oh. That nigga Plies. I feel like you gotta sing this song like Plies. You got to. He said, as soon as I see a shit, told her I'll pay it for it. Some of y'all could be from New Orleans or something. Down south. Flies is so funny though. Like he always, some of y'all could be somebody that just always be laughing. Like you just really like to enjoy your time. Even when every time I see Flies, like all I see is teeth. It made me think of my brother Chris. Somebody's name could be Chris, but like every time you see him, every time you would see him, like you know, just nothing but teeth, just smiling, just you know. But here, what he say? He said, "Little mama, the baddest thing around here. She already know it. I pwned at the dope and told her she's supposed to be yours. Showed her a couple stacks and told her I'm." Somebody want to spend on you, collector. Okay, like I don't know. It just gives like so dainty, so cute. You remember in the last live that I did, it was one night. I had got a download, but it's like somebody just likes somebody can be taller than you, okay? But it gives like that one girl, I forgot her name, but she is so pretty, and she was like, I don't want to be a bad bitch. She was like, I want to be cute. I want to be, you know, look at my little, look at my little nails, my little. Yeah, I cannot wait for my I'm gonna try some press-ons. I can't wait till they come in so I can show y'all. Okay, I feel like a little boy. I'm a boy, Damon. It's this guy walking next to the door, next to the car. Okay, some of y'all, cause he got like a leaf blower or something. Some of y'all could have started up a business that really ended up being substantial. It's making me think of like cutting grass. Okay, it make my dad used to do that. Or at least I heard stories like my dad used to cut grass. But that also makes me think of didn't Steve Harvey is making me think of something I must have come across before. Didn't Steve Harvey speak on like having a grass cutting business or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you guys could be getting into certain trades where it's never going to go out of style. It's never going to not be needed. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, you know, as life continues to go on and evolve, people are going to need their grass cut. Maybe somebody needs to get their grass cut or like weeds pulled or something like that. That could be significant. Okay. But let's get into it. Let's see what's going on when it comes to whoever this person is, collective. But first, we're going to tap in with you, okay? First, we're going to tap in with you and see where you at in your soul's journey before we get into whoever this person is. Okay, what? I feel like somebody here is very territorial or very just like protective when it comes to you, okay? Empathy. All right, so it's giving like a queen or king of cups energy. Somebody here could be I'm about to say fire sign. I mean shit, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I was about to say water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, it says empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. All right, so you are willing to hear somebody out. I feel like somebody just, I don't know. I feel like somebody got excuses here. I feel like when you're standing more so on your side than you are theirs. It's not, I feel like it's not like a disregard. But it definitely affected you, I feel like, in some type of way. Okay? So yeah, change. I don't know. I feel like somebody could have felt like they had you wrapped around their finger, okay? Or like you was just, you know what I'm saying? You were just going to stay where they may have worked you up to be at, right? But change, it says, understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement, okay? So maybe when you looked at this person or this situation, it was just like, it's no growth here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know whatever it is that I want out of a situation, a relationship, a friendship, a workship, whatever it is, and I'm not getting that. You know what I'm saying? I'm stagnant. Something has to shift. Something has to change. Right? So if you are making certain changes within yourself and the other person isn't, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like get right or get left type of energy. Okay? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Okay. I feel like you are open, okay? And that's another thing too that I had got as like openness. Somebody could be like an open heart surgery, a surgeon, I mean, or like somebody may need to have open heart surgery. Um, I'm hearing like stress is a silent killer here. Okay. Regret. Yeah, collective. Like, however, yeah, balance. Exactly. However, it is that you move in collective, you're doing what is best for you. Like, if it brings any type of imbalance as far as how you are trying to grow and how you are trying to evolve, then it's like you, that thing, that person, cannot coexist. You can't coexist. That goes for where you work at, that goes for the type of friends that you have, that goes for the type of lovers, that goes for the situationships, whatever the case may be here. You know, I feel like you are leaving a lot of things without any regret because it says, I know that I cannot change the past, right? But what does it say with change? I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So it's like, why stay stuck in situations where, again, there is no growth there? Like, if you can already call something for what it is, as far as how you have taken the time to evaluate, as far as how with empathy, how you chose to partake in the situation and how the other person chose to participate in it, and if it affects you in a certain type of way and it's not in a certain type of regard that you feel like is okay for you, then you have every right but to like change the situation, change the direction. And I feel like you're doing that. And like with that, you know, it's causing a lot of people to feel regretful for how they treated you because they didn't think that you was just going to be like, they didn't think, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to lovers, for this to be a love reading, like, you know, you could have had people, again, that felt like they had you wrapped around their finger. Like, oh, collective ain't going to never leave. Collective's going to be here. I have enough time. I'll change when I want to, not when collective want me to. And it was like, okay, once you start operating ways in which you want with empathy, that's when you start to have a sense of empathy. You know what I'm saying? You're no longer just selfish or self-centered. You know, it's like, what am I doing that also has the possibility of affecting another person? Okay? It's an openness to seeing both sides, knowing that it takes two, baby. It takes two. Mm. Somebody is in love with you, collective. Oh my God. Like, when this person sees you, I'm telling you, like, you just send a certain type of rush. Okay, it's given. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, and something takes over me, and it's so amazing. It's my days. I want you to stay with me by my side. I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet, and you knock me right off on my feet. I'm due for a karaoke night, okay? It was one time I had went to this Thai food spot. It was open late night. I forgot what area it was in. I just came across it on just Google Maps. And I was the only person that was really in there. But I was, aside from like a party that was just there. I think it was just like the family and probably the restaurant or whatnot. But they was just having a good time at the table and like singing, getting up on the stage and singing karaoke and stuff. Like, it was a cool ass vibe. And they really knew how to sing. It was like an Asian spot. It was dope though. I was like, I always be coming across some shit. Okay? But listen, so we got coffin here. It has 19 at the top too. It makes it breaks down to a 10, right? So I feel like you have a lot of endings, or a lot of endings are occurring for possibly this connection to come together, okay? Whether it be platonic or not. Like, a lot of chapters are closing. Like, you have changed the way in which you started to move, operate, think, the things that you want in life. You know what I'm saying? And it gives that feeling of people like regretting maybe not being on board. That's what it's giving, collector. But a lot of things, I feel like, even as well as like karma, is balancing out, okay? So it says let go of control issues. It's like you've already played your part, collector. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when it comes to coffin or death or endings, like, there's nothing else better that you could have done to control what the outcome is or was. You know, some of you guys could have lost someone. It's a part of life, and that's something that we, you know, that sometimes it may be uncomfortable to grasp, right? When it comes to control, it may be hard to grasp. So with this saying, allow the situation to unfold naturally, like, some of you guys can just, you know, not be understanding like why these situations are happening, why you may not have certain people in your corner in your life anymore that could have been around you during these certain times of going through these transitions, right? When it speaks of death. So in the midst of you doing that, it's like with empathy here too, I feel like this, again, you guys are very loving, very caring. Like, if somebody was going through it, you know what I'm saying, you are probably most likely the one to check up on them, call them, or, you know, attend to them, show some type of initiative, right? Because that's something that you will want someone to do for you, right? Looking at both sides of the situation, like, if I feel like you are somebody that in my life that I would do this for, you know, I would want the same on that end, right? So with change here, I feel like also too, there's someone here that has a sense of possessiveness with let go of control issues, but they're not understanding that these are the ways in which someone here has to change. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like somebody here has a sense of balance, right? It's like, it's nothing, somebody feels as though like it's nothing that I'm doing in my life that's causing imbalances in other people's life. Like, I'm cool, calm, and copacetic. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, wake up, you know what I'm saying, make sure I can wash my ass. I got something into play to make some money. My bills is paid. I'm able to eat and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, especially when it comes to emotions, it's like, if I'm opening up the door for someone, you know what I'm saying, to come into my life on an emotional aspect, for me to consider their emotions, or like be emotionally invested, I should say, they would want someone who would not like want to come into their life and like want to just change however it is that they were before they came across each other, right? It's like there's a way in which you can change as a unit without trying to change each other, unless it's not bettering, right? one another. Maybe with coughing here, there's some things that within some people that you may have to dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Your friend was with your exes, or uh you know what I'm saying? You know, and I don't like how in nowadays a lot of people try to pinpoint insecurities on like respectfulness, I should say. Maybe that's a thing here. You know, especially with change, it makes me think of that Pharrell song, "Change Clothes and Go." Cause girl, I'm telling you, no substitute. I don't even know if that's what he said. I think like a substitute. It's like it's not nothing else that you can substitute this outfit with. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You know what I'm saying? You can still look nice, but maybe you can not be so revealing. I don't know. It's something like that here. All right, so maybe someone here makes just instantly pins it as, oh, you're insecure, you're this or that. This is how you got me, woo woo. It's like, yeah, you know, maybe the way in which somebody's demeanor, the way that they acted, or the things that they were used to doing, was cool when they were single. But when it comes to wanting to be with someone, you don't know. You have to take empathy, right? You have to take into consideration the fact of how the way in which you move as an individual could interrupt in ways, you know, that could be communicated as me as an individual, right? It's a common ground here that somebody wants to have with someone. And I feel like that's a healthy way of going with things, right? Instead of like, let's, you know, controlling, like, okay, you know, if somebody does have a sense of an insecurity as far as like needing to know where their partner is at, you know, like instead of it being like, oh, I need your location, it needs to be a conversation about that shit. Like, okay, I don't mind making certain type of changes, but I need to know like where the shit fucking originates from. Like what situation that you had to end. It's like not charging someone with the same crime that somebody else did, right? So it's like, what situation that you ended makes you want to operate this way with me? Do I give you a reason to want to operate this way with me, or, you know, is that a residue? Okay, I'm hearing that Chris Brown song when he said, "Tell me who's getting all my love." Somebody's name could be Chris. Somebody's name could be last name could be Brown. Somebody's favorite color could be brown. Okay, but you got a past person here that you ended things with, like with control issues. They like, that shit mine. Okay, I licked it and it's mine. What the fuck you mean? What the fuck is going on? This is somebody who's childish, though. I don't know if this is somebody like you have experienced somebody doing like childish shit, because it's making me think of, you remember back in the school days when some like you had some chips or like some Skittles or some shit, and somebody be like, "Can I have some?" And you'd be like, SOME. It's making me think of this one reel of this sister and brother. And she she was like, she was recording her brother trying to share with her, and I guess she wanted to bite of her sandwich. That nigga, say the sandwich is this, right? That nigga had his hands right here at the corner so she could just she couldn't even take the bite. She was laughing. She like, nigga, this is a centimeter of a damn sandwich. Siblings, man. It's making. Have y'all seen that one reel of that girl? She was eating her noodles and she was blowing it, and the nigga came and was like, "That's some cold shit. That's some cold shit." Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that is conducive to the message, right? Because here you are trying to eat, right? You putting in the work, you trying to get to where you going and shit like that. And here a motherfucker come that want to try and snatch opportunities away. Here a motherfucker that's interested in you minding your business, shit like that, and they want to snatch this motherfucker away from you. You know what I'm saying? Here you are, you earned a job opportunity, and somebody sees that You know what I'm saying? They feel like you gonna outshine them in the workplace. They want to try and snatch away opportunity. Like, come on, bro. You must be worth something snatching, okay? Maybe you looking snatched, okay, bitch? You look good. You look good, okay? You look good. It says, give your relationship a chance. This could be the one. I'm hearing, I put that on my mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good. Okay. Somebody could be hood, okay? Because I'm hearing, I need a soldier. One they scared to stand up for me. Notice carry big things, if you know what I mean. Okay, collective. Okay, if you got a little hood, person, you got this person got a little soft spot for you, collective. They got a little soft spot for you, okay? I'm hearing, can I come over? Can I come over? Ooh, collective, somebody wants you to come over. God damn. That's what I'm saying. Your energy, you got the listen, you got that Erykah Badu shit. Okay? You make a motherfucker change their whole life, they whole get down. They get to want to listen to different music, drink green juices, and sage their house, and light incense. Go out for morning jogs. I remember it was this one dude that I dated. And I was talking to him about self-care. I remember we went on this one little date. We went hiking. And we went to Eden Canyon before the fires happened or whatever, right? And so I'm thinking it's a cool day, whatever. It's hot as fucking out there, y'all. I was like, I was melting. I was like, what the hell? So me and my sister and my niece and nephew had already previously went, but it had been some time, I guess, since that time. So we were going. I'm just like, yeah, I think this is the way. Yeah, we got to go here. And I was so happy, y'all. I was so happy. He looked at me. He was like, that nigga was hot too. He was like, you ready to go? I'm like, the inside of me was like, nigga, yes, I'm ready to go. We turned that around and got the fuck on. Some of y'all gonna have somebody where like they just like y'all gonna have that type of telepathy, right? Like y'all gonna be out at the family functions and y'all see shit getting a little this person see you're a little overwhelmed, you're a little tired, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna take that certain type of initiative to be like, you ready to go? All right, cool. I'm gonna wrap it up. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have your back in that way. Cause empathy, like if they would feel like if somebody seen that, like maybe you are somebody where your emotions show on your face, right? So, and maybe theirs do too. You guys compliment each other. You guys compliment each other very well. Okay, yeah, release your ex. If it's a past person, here's the thing, collective, because this past person did not, it's like now this past person is seeing that you could be the one. They're in the energy of regret. They caused you a lot of imbalances before you got to where you at now, okay? You got somebody else in your energy is giving like, what's that, Ella? Is it Ella? No, it's her. I think it's called her. You are her to someone. Like somebody's like her. Yeah, or like, what's that song? I think it's by DJ Mustard. I want that one. Like somebody's like, who is her? Who is she? For the feminine energy. You got a lot of people inquiring about you, okay? Like it's giving real sweetheart type of energy. Like you really do have a certain type of empathy that changes the mood, the tempo, okay? Somebody could like Smino here. But you have a past energy, collective, that's coming in, okay? And you have changed so much. You have done the work. I feel like this is somebody that you experienced a lot of chaos and conflict with. That's why you had to end that shit. It's like you already been the one. this new person coming in already sees you as the one. They want to give this relationship a chance. They want to work on it. They're like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that I feel like will help me change in certain type of ways. Like, I don't feel like you could be, it's given because after the downloads, after I was listening to the Apply song, Janaea Aiko and the Vince Staples song Vapors came on. Can I hit it again? Listen, once they hit it once, they gonna hit it again and again. They just gonna be. Collective, if you know, you know. I don't know what fucking skit that was, but that old lady, and she was talking to the guy, he was like, that's all they want to do to you. They just want to. That's all you want to do. They just want to. Collective. Oh my God, I am crying laughing. Oh, let's get it. Hold on. Ah! All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's get it back going. All right, boom. That's all they want to do. They want to fuck your whole shit up. That's all they want to do, collective. But there is somebody, listen, on the one who like has this. Don't mind me, y'all. Whoever this person is that feels like you could be the one for them, they end all be all, like this is where they want to be at. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Landon. I'm just now looking at the chat. Hi, Myra. Hello, y'all. Somebody lose like their track of mind when they see you. Like, I don't know. You give them this home-like feeling. Like, this is the type of person where they will make a house a home. Maybe this could be like a bachelor, you know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, a masculine that it makes me think of this one reel of this girl. She went to this guy's house, and I seen the video. She went to the girl's house and she like used the bathroom, and I guess she had opened the drawer and like she seen nothing but like girl stuff, right? So she was like, oh, I know you got somebody here. Like, she didn't, well, you know, I guess she didn't say that. I should say that. She didn't say that. But like, she was insinuating it, I should say, right? Because when she was inside, she was like, you must have somebody here because like the table, I guess the table had like candles and whatnot, and like the where the TV stand was, like it was all real like girly. It was real girly. I don't know. Maybe somebody could have, as a side note, somebody could have, speaking of side energy, could have like seen something, someone left behind. I don't know. That can be a situation here too. But I feel like that, whatever that situation is I feel like that's a situation that should have been ended. But with control issues, like somebody don't want to like give it a chance. It's like on and off type of relationship. Okay. But it's crazy because in the midst of that, I feel like somebody could have really came across somebody who like could have showed them that there is someone out there that could be the one for them based off of like whatever is making someone like not want to probably be with someone else. Like really put an end to it. But it's like tug of war. Like somebody wants to stay, somebody wants to go. What's that song I'm hearing? They say when you love someone, they just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad. Now that I wanna leave, she's crying her heart to me. How could you let this be? I just need time to see. Unfinished symphony. Okay, if somebody feels like they like been listening to the same song, the same tune for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, this can be something in regards to music. I don't know if somebody wants to there's only so much that someone here can elevate in a certain type of way. um Someone has outgrown something, like change here. Someone has outgrown something. Okay, that could definitely be in regards to work, like giving something else a chance, going into a different direction. Like these things are happening because that's they're supposed to come to an end. You know what I'm saying? It's out of your control. So it's only so much you could be like, wow, I was a great, you know what I'm saying? I was a great employee. I showed up on time. This and that. It's just like, that's just the way in which that those people operate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, truth be told, that's just how they operate. So when you get in that owl energy and you grow that sense of wisdom to know, like, this is far beyond me, far beyond my control, I understand why they're treating me this way. Trust me. I can relate with that, like, because when I was working at European, it was just like, okay, again, I know that I'm a good employee. I come on time. I come in uniform and shit like that. And the only reason why y'all be dragging me into the office is because you feel like how you hear that I'm interacting with my clients, as far as laughing and joking with them in order to allow create a atmosphere for them to enjoy their service, because I'm ripping hair off of their damn coochie, is the reason why you fucking with me. Like, but sometimes it's making me think of that one picture of the girl in a cubicle, and she was like, they drew her bigger than the whole office, and she had the afro, you know what I'm saying, the tattoos and the nose piercing, and it's like your spirit is way bigger than that place. Your spirit was too bright for that friendship. It was too bright for that relationship. These people screwed it up when it came to you, because it's like you were the light when they were in these dark places. They're feeling like this was going to be the end and needing someone there for them that had a sense of empathy for them. But when it comes to those certain type of people, with this 14 breaking down to a 5, it made me think of the 5 of Wands. So it's like, when you tell the truth to a motherfucker, it's like you want to be combative. You think I'm against you and not with you. And it's like, you probably got to ask this person, like, you want me to tell you the truth, or you want me to tell you, what's going to make you feel good in the situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know how you want me to dish it. Some of y'all could be fire signs, because y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Like, they say Sagittariuses, we are very blunt people. Like, maybe that could be your energy. But, like, as I see these rose petals, I see hearts. So it's like, you don't have a problem with giving people their flowers, but out of love, you don't mind also letting the truth be told. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're above the mask that people may try and paint, as far as situations that they feel they try and make it seem as though they can't get out of, when they can. Just as everybody else tries to. Okay? Now, also, too, when it comes to whoever this lover is, I feel like you are going to definitely, the reason why this person feels like you are the one to them, collective, is because you do balance this person out. They can be very territorial, like I said, very, controlling, like, I don't want you ready to do that. And it's like, this is somebody who may need, like, a sense of reassurance, you know what I'm saying? Like, you trusting their word, you trusting their lead to let them know, like, you know, it's something just done out of love. There's a way that you can do things out of love, to where it doesn't come off as like, why do you have this? Why do you have, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or making you feel bad about whatever it is that really isn't something that dwells more so within them than it does you. Okay, and again, that comes with having those certain type of conversations, so where it's known, right? Like, it doesn't have to, when I see that 14 to a 5, right? It doesn't, with the 5 of Wands energy, it does not have to always be combative in order for you to get like a point across, is what I'm getting. I feel like you dealt with people before that, made you feel that way. And that's the very same reason why those situations, you put it in the coffin, you ended them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, when am I going to ever find somebody that I can finish a fucking song with? Okay? Some of y'all could be into music, and I don't know, maybe the collaborations in which you had, they haven't really been sticking, or it hasn't really been complimentive, right? Even if it's not music, you can just be into music, but this could be within your love life, like you haven't really found somebody that really compliments you in the way that it does not feel like they're controlling you, or how you move, or how you are, and things like that. It's like the right person, I feel like, collective, is going to automatically respect you in ways in which you hold yourself to be, that shows them that they need to respect you in that way. We train people how we want us to treat them. You know what I'm saying? So when we show people that, you just can't treat us any type of way, that is to be respected. Especially when it's in a loving way. It's not like, why you didn't call me? Why you didn't? It's like, okay, if a motherfucker wanted to, they would. Especially with empathy, right? Seeing both sides of the situation. If you did not do anything in order to cause these endings, or you was not aware of anything that could have prevented the endings, then it's kind of like, let the chips fall where they may, right? Somebody could like to gamble here. Something significant can be in regards to like Vegas. There's a sense of resistance here. When it comes to like a companionship, I feel like because somebody really does feel like somebody is the one. Like, I feel like you can be like, and I have another read that I'm going to do probably tomorrow. It's about open book, right? I keep seeing dragonflies, y'all. And it's so funny because it's another reader that I like to look at, and she was in her car, and she said the same thing. She was like, it's another dragonfly. Some of y'all can be feeling like it's deja vu, like you having deja vu moments, okay? I'm also getting Beyonce and Jay-Z, right? Baby, you swear it's deja vu. You and somebody, I feel like y'all have a lot in common, right? They feel like they could have met you in a past life. Maybe it's especially with coffin here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. In this lifetime, this is somebody who maybe like you came across this person and they just don't want to lose you this lifetime. So it can come off as very like possessive or controlling or whatever. But it's like maybe, I don't know. Maybe in the I'm hearing Erykah Badu. I guess I catch you next lifetime. Okay, because like maybe in the past lifetime, you know what I'm saying, you was with somebody else. Okay? You was with somebody else. They couldn't get you. Now they got you this time. And even if it's not lifetime, this could be somebody that you knew back in the day, right? Just to put it in lame's term. Like, you knew this person back in the day. Y'all came across each other. And it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm trying to see what that look like. collector, what you got going on out here? I feel like you done changed. Like when I think of change, I think of transformation. So like maybe you just look good. You think differently. It shows in the ways in which you have changed. It shows. It's not just spoken about, it's seen. Okay, so it's like you showing people better than you can tell them, I feel like. And a lot of people are regretful for probably not going on your wave. Somebody could like to listen to raw wave. Some of y'all could have gone to the water park. You know how they have the tide waves. I'm getting that as well. Okay. I don't know. It's giving like maybe some of y'all could have went out with a friend or I don't know, somebody, and you notice a change with someone. All right, somebody was like regret, right? Somebody was like, dang, I should have never came. Like I knew it was gonna be weird. I don't know why I agreed to this shit. God damn, they bringing all these imbalances into my life where you already balanced. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing that uplifts you. It's something that's like, oh, let's go out and bring the kid, and then it brings you down. It's just like, you know, for some of y'all, that could have been a situation here. You know, especially with truth be told, with the hearts, right? This is somebody, you know, that tries to nip it in the bud. You know what I'm saying? Shift the conversation to a solution and nip it in the bud. You don't want to go with the solution? This is all I have for you. Let's move along and enjoy our fucking time. Okay? That can be a confirmation for some of y'all. It's like, it's out of love though, okay? Yeah, chaos and conflict, because I feel like somebody here is battling some type of internal conflict that, especially if this is somebody who wants to give, it's like, it's something about your energy collector that makes somebody wants to change. Like, it doesn't feel forcive. It doesn't feel like, why are you doing this? It's like, just in the way in which you are moving is causing this person to want to move in a way that complements you. Y'all complement each other very well. Y'all balance each other out very well. And it's like y'all angels, your ancestors has specifically aligned y'all to come across each other. Okay? This is a gentleman too. Like, you see how he's holding her hand like that? It's giving Morticia, like when he was family, when he was kissing her up her arm. It's giving that, okay? It says you